ready? Yeah. We the Koenas, baby.
We going. We love, we live, we travel. Hey, Gator Gang.
Hey, Gator Gang. What's up, guys?
Welcome to Love, Live, Travel.
Yeah, man.
We are the Koenas.
Yep.
I go by the name of marital. And over here,
Yep.
try not to touch him, guys, is my husbandry, Mr. Koena. Thank you for tuning in to Love, Live, Travel. It's so good to see you. If you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. And if you are an original member of the Gator Gang,
Welcome back.
oh man,
Welcome back.
welcome back. Welcome back.
I know you like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, shucks. From wherever you are, hope you are self-quarantined. You're safe.
Yeah, guys.
COVID-19 is here,
Yeah.
but not for long, in Jesus' name. And so,
Amen.
do all you can to keep yourself safe.
True.
What are we doing today?
So we're turning 2. Yeah, it's our second year in marriage. Yeah, we'll be 2 years old tomorrow, which is the 21st of March.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Human Rights Day.
Yeah, yeah.
I relinquished all his rights on Human Rights Day.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, guys. So today we're just gonna be doing a bit of a reflection,
Yeah.
and yeah, just talking about those 2 years
Yeah.
and just sharing here and there. What else?
Yeah, that's about it. We're
Yeah.
gonna answer a few questions.
Yeah.
And I'm actually nervous, guys. You're about to see snippets of some snippets of the wedding we have never seen. We haven't been able to watch in these past 2 years. Family hasn't even watched because it's just been hard to watch that. But yeah, are you ready, Booba?
Yeah, of course. Let's do this.
Let's do that. When you said I do, did you imagine that it would be forever?
The beauty of marriage is that two people come together as one. That's a unit that is joined by God. And no man on this earth can ever break that. When I said I do, I knew that this was forever.
I've been waiting for this moment. I mean, you took 6 years. I've been wanting to spend my life with you. So I was ready. I could see myself.
Yeah.
Now that we're in marriage, guys, marriage is like, it's life. It's like real life. Like some days you just want to run away, take a break, close your eyes for a month.
Yeah.
And then come back to that person when you feel like you're good.
True.
Sometimes I even question if I was ready to get married. You know, over these past 2 years, I've been questioning, like, yo, dude, did you like force this thing, or are you really serious about this thing? But yeah, when I said I do, I meant that I will to the end of all time. It's not to say, and we had this argument, like, do you still feel butterflies?
Yeah.
Like, and on that show Love is Blind, when Janina was like, I don't get butterflies, I was laughing at her because I was like, girl, wait till you're with someone for like 8 years, like, and like it's like, but you make the choice to keep the fire burning. You make the choice to remind yourself why you're still with this person. You make the choice, to get out of your feelings sometimes, and you're just more intentional, although it's hard.
I agree. I mean, when I said I do, I meant that I will.
Till the end of all time.
But yeah, it just basically means forever, you know. Sickness and in health, you know, literally there is no way out, you know. And guys, guys.
No, it's not. We're scaring the people. It's not jail, guys. It's not jail.
Well, yeah, in the sense that you can't get out of it.
Yeah.
You know, but like, you know, you are there. But it's a fun jail. It's a jail with strawberries and candy. You know? Yeah, it's a fun jail. But yeah, it's...
No, but you called it our marriage jail.
You did it. But guys, you saw she's the one that did it first.
No, because
Let's actually rewind. Let's do it. Let's rewind. And guys, guys. See?
No!
You did it first. I was supporting you. But guys, yeah, it's not a jail. Scrap that. It's not a jail, guys.
It's not a jail, guys. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
No, but also, I think, I think you need to keep the friendship going, because that's what keeps the love tank flowing. Ow! I rhymed. Right. Yeah, you have to still be friends, because that makes it then easier to remind yourself. Now, if the love tank is on low, and then on top of that you can't find something to laugh about, and then on top of that it's the bills and the this and the this, it gets a lot. So when you're still friends and you can sit in the dark and actually find time to laugh, and you know, get through it, and then it makes it easier, and it reminds you, you know, like now. So yeah, next question.
Why like now? What's happening now?
No, like how we laughed through this very difficult question. This is a very difficult question, and this question could turn a lot of people away because they're just like, what? And the butterfly thing, guys, he's challenged me. I asked him, do I still give him butterflies? And he says he wants to like miss me. That's another thing about I do. Like, you're so excited to do I do, and you're excited to be in this person's face every day. And then now it's time to be in this person's face. Yeah. And then, so he says I need to go somewhere. And I actually want to go for a week. And then when I come back, maybe you'll feel like,
yeah, maybe. Because I've woken up to you like every day for like 2 years. So it's like, hello.
Yeah, hi.
But I still miss you throughout the day, when I don't see you.
Thank you. I feel so much better. Just need the butterflies now.
Do take her this day as your beloved wife, as your own flesh, to love her even as Christ loves the church, to protect her, and to care for her for the rest of your lives.
I do.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Guys, so this is the time. If there are kids under 13, you better switch off the telly right now. But so you know, when you get married, like, guys, you know, you've been waiting for marriage, like you've been, they tell you sexy time. Like, I thought, like, when you get married, like, sexy time, breakfast, lunch, supper, in between entrees. But it gets a lot. Because there's work. You come back from work, you're tired, you come back from, like, life, you know? And then you wait for, like, the holidays. Like, that's why we enjoy traveling a lot, because we get to, like, you know, explore. But I was surprised. I thought, like, looking at my parents growing up, I just thought, like, this is why I want to get married, so you can just do it. And you're not ashamed of God. And you just, every day.
Wow.
But yeah, reality hit us that it's like, and you need to spice things up. And you need to, you know, okay, that's all. This is me being very honest, because I you know, because there are probably people
like sexy time, this one.
No, but there are people.
Everything is just sexy.
No,
time.
but I want to share, because there are people who probably think, and some people want to get married just for the sexy time. There are people. They are. So you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, don't do it for the sexy time.
You shouldn't do it for the sexy time, because a sexy time isn't enough as well. Yeah. You see, I went serious after that. Yeah. So what were you pleasantly surprised by?
I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that, you know, after 2 years, you know, we're still good, you know, we're still happy, because, you know, there's this whole stigma, or a honeymoon phase is like a year, then after that it's just downhill. But, you know, we're still good. I feel like we still, you know, there are times where we just drop a bit, but because we conscious of it, it's just like, hey dude, you're dropping the ball, and then we can come back and, you know, float up again. So yeah.
That's interesting.
It is, because, you know, stats just show that after a year things go downhill in a marriage.
Yeah, they say the first 5 years of marriage
Are the hardest.
Yeah, people don't make it.
Yeah, and the honeymoon phase lasts for a year or so. But
Yeah.
I think, yeah, we're still in ours, and yeah, we're still gonna keep it that way.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen. Yeah. And I think now that I'm conscious of it, it becomes more of a thing, because you can see it sort of, and then you're like, hey, need to rescue quick. But other people can't see it, and then they just
It just keeps going down.
then boom.
A lot. But I think is trying to minimize the fight time. Yeah, because when we were dating,
We never fought.
no, we did.
Not really.
We did fight.
No, we never
But
fought.
it
There were
was a
times when we
silent
even
fight.
thought we're not okay, because we'd never fight.
No, but
Then she'd start picking
no,
fights.
you'd have your silent seasons. Like when we were dating, he'd do this thing where he'd go into a silent season. I don't know, trying to make Hugo crazy, and obviously it was me. And he could literally not talk to a person because he's going through his own things. And so when it's not funny. It was
Okay, no,
torture.
it's
It was
fine.
really torture.
It's your side of the story. I'll
It was
defend
torture,
myself.
guys, and
okay, man.
and his rationale was that he never wanted to address issues because he wanted to think about stuff and not say things he doesn't mean. But then you ignore a person for a week. Is that okay in your mind? And you know what's dangerous about an idle mind, guys? Imagine an idle mind in that week. What exactly is going on in this idle mind where you're not talking to a person for a week? So that would happen during the dating time. And so I thought to myself, when we get married, is this person really just gonna then ignore me for a whole week and I'm in his face every day? And so that has been challenging in that we all deal with conflict differently. We all process things differently. But now the thing is, I'm not at home anymore. He's not in his own space anymore. We are now here together. And so I'm not saying we push things under the rug just to get it over, but now you think of, do you want someone to ignore you for a week and you with them, like can't we just like talk about our issues already? So yeah, that I think that has been challenging, is that, you know, making that mind shift that this person is here, you need to talk about it here because it's affecting the whole mood. And imagine when kids are here and you're not talking to a person for the whole week, what are we going to teach the kids also? But yeah, so yeah, it's been challenging how we resolve conflict, real time, in real face, not having WhatsApp to hide behind, and yeah, it's just how we balance, you know, our moods.
Yeah. Can I defend myself now?
Yeah, but
Thank you. So, you know, people handle conflict differently, like you mentioned, you know. So I'm a person that likes to assess the situation, you know, and then I cool off, and then I meditate, and then I think of all possible reasons why you would think like this, you know, and then I collect them, and then I come back, and then we sort them out. The weak thing, that's dramatic. It's
no,
not
it
a
was weak.
Okay, it was then, but I mean now, but that was like, yeah, we were dating, and it's like, yeah, whatever. But you know, but now, like, you're a person that when something happens, you want to address it now, and then you just blatty, and then you just mouth verbal diarrhea.
Drops mic.
And where I just wanna like, whoa, wait a minute,
Denise.
you don't even know, you know what I mean? So yeah,
Is that what you say in my head when I'm bloody? Oh,
yeah,
guys, you just called
there
it bloody,
goes.
bloody,
There it
blah.
goes. Yappy, finish, okay.
Yappy,
Are you
yappy.
done? Are you done? Okay, fine.
Yo, I'm so touched right now.
Because when you're in that state, you end up saying things that are very hurtful to people, and sometimes you don't even mean it, but because it's just here, you know.
But if I have said things that hurt you because of
You torn me to shreds. That's why I had to just walk out and not talk to you, because
guys,
now
I'm not
just,
a shredder.
I'm dealing with my own things now. Yeah.
So that's your hardest thing, or
No, my hardest thing is what was the question?
what was the most challenging thing you've experienced so far?
In marriage, I would say being consistent. I'm finding that very difficult, because there are certain things you do when you're dating, but then when you come into marriage, you know, you start to slack in those aspects. So I would really say being consistent is the hardest thing. But yeah, it's something I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna continue to work on. I'll start working on the things that I haven't worked on. But you know, we tend to get a bit comfortable in marriage, and we slack, you know. So yeah, I think that's the biggest challenge.
I'm so happy you guys are here, because I get to hear such lovely things, and I'm gonna get to replay these things to him. Oh, thank God for YouTube. Like, if there's one thing YouTube has done for us, it's just allowed.
Just yap. That's the yapping. You yapping. Next question.
Joy.
That's the most joyous thing. Just being with you, you know. Because initially, I married you because I just wanted to be with you like forever, and like not even be apart from you, you know. Forever, like a permanent sleepover, like, you know, with your best friend. This is forever.
Okay, you push them on the
So yeah, I think that's been joyous, just being around you. It's such a bubbly life, like little bubbles.
You used to call me Bubbles, and then you stopped. Consistency. But yeah. Okay, no, I forgive him. My most joyous thing. Yeah, it is. Like, I don't know, but like,
Sexy time.
No, that's not all this is about. Can you be serious for once?
Okay.
But yeah, it is very nice. Like, that's the thing. But
Okay. No, please stick to your
this
point.
is my point. You see, you label me as this person who, and I'm gonna shy away from having real talk with our peoples, or I'm gonna kick you off the channel and have a girls' corner where we can talk about these things.
With
You know?
a ghost corner with who?
Who's this now?
The
Kim
person. They know who they are.
Kimangu.
They know. There's no. And then we're gonna have a boys' corner with.
Oh, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, the most joyous thing for me is, guys, you know, when you can finally walk into a room, or like at a funeral. Okay, I don't mean to say funeral, but like an event.
But funerals are real things, because when you're married, guys, funerals are your weekend
yeah,
funeral.
that sucks. That actually
Weekend
sucks.
funeral.
But that's not
Because
joyous.
the family. No, I was just saying, like, I was just plugging it in because we were.
He sprayed. I need to sanitize now.
Yeah, no, not that it's joyous, but I was just plugging it in there because we were, you know.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that once you get married, guys, just know, FYI, that you'll be tending funerals, you know, because the families have expanded, and unfortunately, people, you know, they kick buckets, so you must, you know.
So deep. He really took it there. Yeah, but on that point, because people are not getting married, and so now we don't have weddings to attend.
We have more funerals than weddings. Gators, you guys must
get married, guys,
and
now,
invite
so we
us to
can come.
Yeah, must come to your weddings. Yeah, yalla.
But back to the thing.
Yeah.
The thing that made me joyous about about the marriage is I was saying, Booba, like, you know, being able to go out somewhere and finally hold your person's hand, and then, you know, as we hold them like this. Yeah, you know, that signature pose. Yeah, and just being able to be with family and you don't have to explain yourself anymore. And they just like, yeah, no, come on, marital. Or, oh, no, oh. You know, that's like a beautiful thing. Like, you've actually got an actual title. And you can play with it, and you know, there's no like judgmentary, and yeah, you feel free, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm loving about. And I can just walk into family meetings now, you know. You're not awkward. You have a say in a new family.
Yeah, they call you for meetings.
Guys, who nali benefits, man?
Invite you to meetings.
Hey, who nali benefits? And though, you know, those days where we wear matchy suits and we go to places and we it's just fun without people asking, oh, when are you getting married, or oh, when are you gonna everywhere you go. You know, that part of my life was the worst, so I'm glad it's over, and I'm glad we can just come out.
Just be.
Come out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But I spoke about this already on Forever and Always.
Okay. Yeah.
But if I were to minus the dreams and God ascending from the throne to tell me that you are the one,
Wow.
it would probably have to be, I think, one was, it was the 12th of December 2011. I was wearing a white dress with mint pleats. Okay, I was from his aunt's wedding, sneaky deaky.
Yeah.
And then you dropped me off, and Mama met you for the first time that day.
Okay.
And Mama was just like, hey, yo, you better watch out for that guy, cause he might be the one. And I like trusted her judgment. Well, she told me on BBM after we left, she was like,
The whole BBM.
check BBM. But no, I really trusted her judgment because of all the passerbys that she's passed by with her eyes.
I thought I was the only one she's met.
That's why I'm saying you're a stopover. They were passerbys. You were a stopover. So of all the passerbys,
But she's met the passerbys.
no, they just passed by. That's why I'm saying she could see that this one he must keep passing. This one he must keep passing. This one, like her radar was on. No, her radar was very on, and she would be like, this one wasting your time. This one. But with you, the stopover, the pit stop, the whole service.
Okay.
She was like, he's the one. So that was one like confirmation in my head. I was like, okay, if Mama's feeling good, then okay, that's fine. Then two, like,
Thank you, Mom.
you were very like, he showed like so many qualities of Bob. Like, not to say that every girl wants to marry like her father, but there were so many things, like you soft like him, you know, he's so forgiving, he's like meek, and he's so sincere. His name Clement, it means merciful. Like, you know, that's Papa for you. You know, and I could see he was responsible, and I could see he was focused, and he was loyal and driven. And like, when I looked at my dad growing up, I'd always be like, yeah, I want a husband like that.
Well, with me, it wasn't one specific moment, but just a collection of moments with you, you know, because while we're dating, I learned to just understand you more, your character, your reasoning capabilities, you know, how you deal under pressure, you know, and all those things, you know, they just led to a moment where I was like, you know what, it can't get better than this, you know. I think even if I continue the search, I'll never find someone with all those attributes, you know. So I was just like, yeah, this is the one. Yeah. So it wasn't a specific moment where I like that just clicked, you know, but over the years I was just, you know, understanding you more and getting to know you more, and I was like, yep, cannot see myself with anybody else.
And then he still goes and he takes long. Because essentially, and here's the thing.
Yeah, I get the last box you ticked that the day before I did the things.
Because essentially, if I can be
it's a long
really
list, guys.
that's not
why
fair.
I'm
You
saying
should know,
that.
Booba.
And you ticking all these things.
I
That's why
checked
I'm
them
saying
in
now.
3 months.
No, It took you 6 years to tick all of
No
them.
worries, I was done, guys. I
It took you 6
was
years to tick
done.
all of them.
By 6 months,
But-
I was just waiting for that ring, y'all. I was just like, okay, like, show's over. Cause no, honestly, Booba, like, honestly, I'm sitting here for 5 years and I'm thinking,
Yeah, there
This
was
guy-
that one question you didn't fill in. Nearly 5 marks when you were still on the second point.
guys, I was traumatized. Have you
so
heard
you
of
had
those?
to finish
have
all
you
of
heard
them.
of those
And
stories
once you
where-
finished them, I said, correct. That's good, my girl. Let's go.
Have you heard
Yeah,
of those
passed.
stories, guys,
Yeah.
where people date you for 5 years and then it's like, yeah, and I felt like a passerby actually. He made me feel like a passerby because
No.
he wasn't saying anything. And I thought maybe I'm passing by for 5 years, making him a man for some other girl. And then he dumps me, then you find out 3 months later, man is at the altar.
Yeah, because the other one, she finished the question paper faster.
Oh, so now he's gonna turn it on me, folks, to
You
say
took-
that
you took
I'm
forever
gonna
to. You
answer.
took 6 years to finish a question paper, 100 marks. And you were still on, and you're supposed to get 100%. You were still on 95. And then we waited on 96, 97, 99, and now 100. Yes, good. Let's go. You ready?
We'll see what supper he's gonna eat today because I'm still filling in the test
I think
of
the
what
boys
to
spoke. You have
cook.
to be consistent with supper also. It's part of consistency.
Fine. We'll get bread and jam.
I'll speak of the ones that do want to get married.
Okay.
I'll say that you must just hold on. You know, just hold on. Don't succumb to the pressures of society, because marriage in itself is a beautiful gift from God, you know. But it also comes at a different time. Take it back a few generations ago where our parents were getting married at like 16, 20, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was okay, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is that time should never ever be an issue. Don't ever feel like, you know, it's taking too long, because, you know, the right time will come. You know, when it does, it would have been set by God, you know. So just pray about it. But all I'm just saying is that no pressure. If you're not married, don't feel pressure to get married. Don't change who you are chasing marriage, you know. It'll come, and yeah, you'll enjoy it when it comes.
So, for those of you who don't want to get married, for whatever reason it may be, obviously, that's the reason that you hold in your heart. But for some of you, if you don't want to get married because you were hurt by an F-boy or, you know, or an F-girl, because there are F-girls out there, give love a chance, you know, give love a chance. The institution is there. It's been made for all of us, you know, to enjoy. And so while you make this decision to not want to get married, you need to bear in mind that you cannot go around wrecking other people's marriages, y'all. Live safe, live a safe life. Know what you're signing up for. And I always find that, you know, there's always a saying that says, you know, when you get married, you change. I don't think that's the case. I don't think we've changed. Our priorities have changed. It's usually the people around you who start behaving weirdly now that you've gotten married. Just our journey of getting married, you know, I lost a friend who changed because I'm getting married. And so check your bias as well. If everyone around you is also starting to get married, you've made the decision you don't want to get married. So also don't be mungu, don't be out here being funny, and let people live their journeys. Black Twitter make people who are married, you know, seem like, oh, how could you? You know, they make the rest of us feel like we did some, you know, stupid thing. And now marriage, all of a sudden, they're saying it's not an achievement to be married. You know, all things to try and deflect your own personal issues with the institution. And so, yeah, maybe it's not for all of us. But for those of you who really want to do it, those of you who are feeling discouraged, it can work, it will work. Because God is able, y'all.
Always. God is what?
He's able.
Oh, yes.
He's able to do just what he says
Jesus.
he will do. So yeah, whether you want to get married, whether you don't want to get married, the institution is there, and if it's placed in your heart that you want to do it, God will bless that union, I am telling you.
100%.
And the more and more you speak with your mouth, I'm not gonna,
Yeah, you planted it.
you plant it, and so shall it be. So change, and don't be ashamed if you want. You know, the people who also are ashamed of saying, yeah, I actually want to get married. You know, there are people who are ashamed of saying that. Don't be ashamed. You speak it into the atmosphere.
Yeah,
And getting married doesn't mean you must do the lavish white wedding and the you go, you sign, and you live happily ever after. You have a bride, you live happily ever after. You traditionalize, you live happily ever after. You know, don't let any other thing also defer you. Finances defer you from going out there to do it, because provision is yours.
Amen.
And that is how we end our TED Talk. But yeah, guys, so excited. Yeah, we turn 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
2 years old.
2.
Shucks, guys.
You know, when they think,
It's
when we
crazy.
speak about 2s in children, they call it the terrible 2s. So I rebuke. But when they speak about children, and when children turn 2 years, I think that's when they like already walking, running, talking, putting rama on their hair. They going crazy.
True.
So
So we about to get lit.
yes, it's gonna be a awesome one.
Yeah, guys.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video
Yeah.
and the little snippets of our marriage day,
Yeah, guys. Don't
wedding day.
miss our next vlog.
Yeah.
Our anniversary something.
Oh yes, we are going away.
Yeah, we'll vlog it for you guys.
Yeah, we're going away. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Gator Gang, for tuning in, for watching. You know, it means so much to us, you know, as a couple, you know, to be watched, you know, to be appreciated, to be commented, to be subscribed,
Yeah.
to be shared.
Yeah.
It means so much, you know.
Yeah.
So we love you guys. May God bless you. Mr. Koenas, you're strong.
Yeah.
Corona.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Peace.
Bye.